Now we are going to study resonating structure of benzene. So what is resonating structure? Whenever we talk about the resonating structure, it is the number of possible Lewis dot structure of a molecule. All the number of structures which can explain the structure of any molecule are known as resonating structures. So today we are going to study the resonating structure of chlorobenzene. See how this works. So you can see this is chlorobenzene, this one is chlorobenzene, and in the valence shell of chlorine atom there are 7 electrons. Out of this 7 electron, 1 electron is shared by the chlorine benzene to make covalent bond this carbon atom. This is 1 electron of carbon atom, this one is 1 electron of chlorine atom, and it results in formation of covalent bond between carbon and chlorine. And if we see the remaining number of valence electrons, that is 6. So total number of electrons here is 6 electron and 3 pairs of electron. 3 lone pair of electrons are there. Whenever electron is in conjugation with double bond, then resonance takes place. Means if any such condition is there out of this double bond, then single bond, and then you can see that here lone pair is in conjugation with this double bond. Again, if we say here single bond and then double bond, then here lone pair is in conjugation with double bond. Means arrangement should be like this: lone pair, single bond, double bond, single bond, double bond. If such arrangement is there, then it is called conjugated compound. And in conjugated compound, if lone pair is in conjugation, then this lone pair will undergo resonance. If double bond is in conjugation, then double bond will go in resonance. Similarly, if negative electron is in conjugation, means if we have arrangement like this, suppose negative charge is there, then you can see this negative charge in conjugation with this double bond. So this negative charge will undergo resonance and it will produce resonating structure, and its resonating structure will be electron. Similarly, again this negative charge is in conjugation with this double bond, so this will go here and will get this structure. So this is the resonating structure. If positive charge is in conjugation with double bond, that will also give resonating structure. Means if case is something like this, and suppose positive charge is here, again you can see this positive charge is in conjugation with double bond. Sequence is like positive, single, double, single, double. If lone pair is here, lone pair, single, double, or negative charge, single, double, then this system is called conjugated system, and in this conjugated system resonance takes place. So here we can see that same arrangement is there. This electron pair of chlorine atom is in conjugation with this double bond. Then arrangement is lone pair, this lone pair, this single bond, then this double bond, then single bond, then double bond, then again single double. So this lone pair is in conjugated with double bond of benzene, or we can see that this lone pair of electron is in conjugation with the pi electrons of benzene ring. So this electron will go in resonance with this benzene ring. Now another important thing is that here electronegativity of chlorine is higher than that of carbon atom, and this results in shifting of this sigma electron towards the chlorine atom. This is called inductive effect. Shifting of sigma electron towards more electronegative element in any organic compound is known as inductive effect. If this electron shift towards the group, then it is called negative inductive effect, and if this sigma electron shifts away from the group, then it is called positive inductive effect. We can say this in terms of hydrocarbon chain also, that if electron pairs shift towards the hydrocarbon chain, then it is called plus I effect or positive inductive effect, and if this electron pair shifts away from the hydrocarbon chain, then it is called negative inductive effect. So here chlorine is showing two effects. One effect is inductive effect due to more electronegativity of chlorine atom. So we can see that here chlorine is showing -I effect also. Here -I means negative inductive effect, and similarly it is showing resonance also. Electron is going inside the ring, that is +M effect. So +M effect or +R effect, resonance effect. So both effect is shown here. You may say resonance effect, +R effect, +R effect as well as -I effect, or you may also say +M effect or mesomeric effect. Both effect is shown here, but here if we see this inductive effect, there is only shifting of sigma electron, but in resonance effect there is complete movement of this electron pair. Because of that, due to complete shifting of electron pair towards the benzene ring, the +R effect is more compared to -I effect. So overall effect shown by chlorine atom here is +R effect. Chlorine is showing here two effect. One is -I effect, means withdrawing sigma electron density away from this hydrocarbon chain. Another effect is resonance effect or mesomeric effect, in which it is donating its electron to the benzene ring. This electron pair is going inside the benzene ring. Why it is going? Because this electron pair is in conjugation with double bond. Chlorine has free unbonded electron, and this unbonded electron is in resonance with double bond. Because of that, this electron is entering inside the ring. So both effect is shown by here chlorine, but due to complete shifting of electron in resonance effect or mesomeric effect, it is more than inductive effect, and because of that, the overall effect shown by chlorine is resonance effect. So today we are going to see the resonating structure of chlorobenzene. So here I am indicating this electron pair by red dot. Now being in conjugation with this double bond, this electron will shift here. When this electron will shift here, we know that same charges repel each other. So this electron pair and this electron pair will repel each other. Because of this repulsion of this pi bond, we know that pi bond is very weak and it can delocalize. In benzene ring, all the pi bonds delocalize. So because of this delocalization, this electron pair will shift to this carbon atom. In this structure, I have shown that how electron is moving. In the next structure, we will see what is the effect of that movement. So in the next structure, when we see, we can see here there is Cl and positive charge. Why this positive charge? Because this electron pair, here two electrons are there. You can understand this in this way, that when this pi bond will shift on this carbon atom, here there are two electrons, one electron shared by carbon number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Here one electron is shared by carbon number 1 and one electron is shared by carbon number 2. When this electron pair will shift here, then there will be repulsion. We have to understand why this positive charge is developing on the chlorine atom. So we will start explaining from here, that suppose if this pi electron shift on this carbon atom, when this pi electron will shift on this carbon atom, this carbon will become positively charged, means its orbital is vacant. Because of this positive charge, one electron will be given by the chlorine atom to this carbon atom to neutralize its positive charge, and then with this electron it will make covalent bonding with the carbon atom. Hope you are understanding. First, again I am repeating, when this bond will shift on this carbon number 2, this electron is of this carbon has lost its electron, it will acquire positive charge. When it will acquire positive charge, one electron will move from this chlorine atom to this carbon atom to neutralize this positive charge, and after neutralizing that positive charge there will be covalent bonding, that is pi bonding, between this electron pair and the electron pair of carbon atom, resulting in formation of this pi bond. Because of loss of electron from this chlorine atom, this chlorine atom has acquired positive charge. Usually students get confused that here there is movement of 2 electron or 1 electron. Here there is movement of 2 electron. 1 electron to neutralize the positive charge, 1 electron to make covalent bonding with the carbon atom, and that's why chlorine acquires positive charge. And due to shifting of this pi electron on carbon number second, this carbon atom will acquire negative charge. And rest bonds will be same as it was previously. These two pi bonds remain same. Now we'll see the how electron moves next. Now you see this negative charge or electron pair is in conjugation with this double bond. Negative, single, double, single, double, single, double. So again, due to conjugation, this electron pair will make pi bond. Here pi bond formation will take place between carbon number 2 and 3. The pz orbitals of carbon number 2 will overlap with pz orbitals of carbon number 3, resulting in formation of pi bond between carbon number 2 and carbon number 3. And due to this, what will happen? This electron pair will again repel and it will go to this carbon atom. Now we'll show what is the effect of this movement of pi electron in the next resonating structure. So we can see here double bond here. This electron shifted to carbon number 4, so this carbon number will acquire negative charge. Then double bond here, and rest of the structure will remain same. Cl positive. This carbon number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6. Now again this negative charge is in conjugation with double bond. So this electron pair will shift here, making pi bond with carbon number 5. There will be pi bond formation between carbon number 4 and carbon number 5. And this electron pair will shift on carbon number 6, resulting in formation of another resonating structure. As electron pair is shifting on carbon number 6, so this carbon will acquire, carbon number 6 will acquire negative charge. This carbon will acquire negative charge, and there will be pi bond formation between carbon number 4 and 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6, and this double bond will remain as it is between 2 and 3. And then again, if you see, this electron pair is in conjugation with this double bond, electron pair single double. So again this movement will take place, and this electron pair will shift to chlorine atom, and we'll have resonating structure. Next resonating structure, now positive charge of this chlorine atom will get neutralized, and we'll have Cl single bond. There will be double bond between carbon number 1 and carbon number 6, and rest of the bonds will remain same, 2, 3 and 4, 5. But if you see here double bond is between 5, 6, 1, 2 and 3, 4. Now again resonance will take place, because these pi bonds are not fixed. It keeps on rotating, it keeps on delocalizing on all the 6 carbon atom. So because of that, resonance will take place, and due to that resonance we'll get this structure. So a benzene molecule can be represented by all these resonating structures. The benzene readily converts in all the structures very fastly. so fast that we cannot isolate any one of the resonating structure from the chlorobenzene. And if we isolate any one, then it will readily convert into another resonating structures. So all these resonating structures, all the structure you can see here, are explaining the structure of chlorobenzene, or Lewis dot structure of chlorobenzene. That's why it is called resonating structure of chlorobenzene. So we can see how many resonating structures are there. Resonating structure, this one is our first resonating structure, this is our second resonating structure, this one is third, this is fourth, this one is fifth. So total 5 resonating structure of benzene, chlorobenzene is there. Now important thing is here, if you see, you can see the negative charge is on, if you see here, it is on carbon number 2. You can see negative charge on carbon number 2. Then there is negative charge at carbon number 4, and then there is negative charge at carbon number 6. What is the meaning of this? Meaning of this is that out of all the 6 carbon atom, the electron density in case of chlorobenzene will be maximum at carbon number 2, 4 and 6. You can see here, this is our benzene ring. This electron cloud or this electron pi bond keeps on rotating, and this chlorine is giving electron into the benzene ring. Extra electron if entering into benzene ring, then it will make this benzene ring negatively charged, and because of that there is increase in electron density at carbon number 2, carbon number 4 and carbon number 6. This is very important for other reactions of chlorobenzene, especially electrophilic substitution reaction. Now what is electrophilic substitution reaction? Electrophiles are those chemical species which is positively charged and it has hunger for electron. Electrophiles are electron deficient, they need electron to complete their octet, so they attack on all those atoms which has high electron density. So whenever we will treat chlorobenzene with electrophile, suppose if we are indicating electrophile here by E positive, then this electrophile will have tendency to go at carbon number 2. Why? Because here electron density is maximum. Carbon number 4. Why? Because here electron density is maximum. Carbon number 6, because here electron density is maximum. So it will go at all the 3 position, 2, 4 and 6 position, and will produce product. Now if we see this carbon number 2 and carbon number 6, both are same position called ortho position in any substituted benzene compound like chlorobenzene, in which what is substituted benzene compound, in which one hydrogen of benzene is replaced by any other functional group, and one of the hydrogen is replaced by other functional group. Then with respect to that carbon atom where functional group is attached, we give a specific number to the carbon atoms, like here I have given, this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So 2 and 6 is called ortho position, 4 is called para position, 3 and 5 is called meta position. So if we see 2 and 6 both are ortho, same position is there, and 4 is para position. So because of high electron density at ortho and para position, this chlorine makes this benzene susceptible to the attack by electrophile at 2, 4 and 6 position, and we can say that this chlorine is making this compound ortho para directing for electrophile. Means if electrophile comes and attacks on the benzene ring, then this electrophile will go at 2 and 4 position or 6 and 4 position, ortho and para position. So this electrophile will go either at 2 position or 4 position. Now important thing is that which one will be major product, at 2 position or at 4 position. Here major product means whenever we perform any organic synthesis reaction, then in this organic synthesis reaction products are formed in different proportion. Here there are chances of formation of two products, one at ortho position, another at para position. The one which is more in amount or percentage yield of the compound is more is called major product, and the one which has low yield of product is called minor compound. जो कम बनता है अमाउंट में वो माइनर प्रोडक्ट है, और जो ज़्यादा बनता है अमाउंट में दैट इज मेजर प्रोडक्ट. So how will theoretically explain which one will be major, which one will be minor product? If we see charge on electrophile, it is positively charged, and when this electrophile approach to carbon atom, and this chlorine has also acquired positive charge, so because of the same charge there will be repulsion at second position. This is called electronic region, as well as these groups and these groups will sterically repel each other. So due to this steric and electronic region, less electrophile attacks on carbon number 2, and at carbon number 4 this electrophile is 1 2 3 bond distance away from this carbon atom. You can see separation between carbon number 1 and 4 is of 3 bond 1 2 3. Due to more separation, electrophile attacks more on carbon number 4, that is at para position. So this chlorobenzene is ortho para directing, chlorine is ortho para directing for electrophile, but major will be at para position due to less electric repulsion and steric hindrance. So always attack at fourth position will be major product. Few exceptions are there in chemistry, always exceptions are there, like if you are making orthonitrophenol and paranitrophenol, in that case orthonitrophenol is major, then paranitrophenol due to intramolecular hydrogen bonding, that we will discuss in phenol part. So hope you have understood all these concepts. Now we will apply all these concepts in electrophilic substitution.